Friday, Donald Trump was speaking at an event held by Turning Point Action, a conservative Christian group, where he said to the crowd, Christians, you need to get out and vote, but 4 more years, I'll have it fixed. I'll have it fixed so good. 4 more years, you won't have to vote again. Now, some people would say that in that comment, well, what he was trying to say was that he meant that everything would be fine and he'd beat the Democrats so bad they wouldn't even try running again, and Republicans would just be able to win every election. You wouldn't have to turn out in the numbers. Something like that. But that's not what he said. He said you won't have to vote again. You combine that with Project 2025, his Agenda 47 or Plan 47, whichever they're calling it now, and the Republican platform where they want to strip away voting rights, they want to strip power down to the executive level, get rid of a bunch of cabinet level positions, fire people out of the executive branch, like 50,000 government employees, replace them with loyalists to Trump, where they would have to sign a waiver or a card or something saying that they agree that the 2020 election was stolen from Donald Trump. That kind of loyalty. What he is saying, and he said it directly to these Christians' faces, is elect me and you will not have another election. That's my take on it. I believe that is what he's saying. He says it to them and they cheer. Then you go a little deeper into that video and he says, I love my Christians. And he says something and he kind of jumps over it a bit. It sounds like he says, I'm not a Christian, but I love Christians. Now, he could have said, I'm a Christian, but he skipped over that middle word very quickly. It is very brief, but to me it sounded like he said, I'm not a Christian, but I love Christians. Now, again, he says it right to them. If he was saying he's not a Christian, that is not a stretch for anyone to really believe, except his base. But this is why turning out to vote is important. We need to crush not only Donald Trump, but his supporters so severely in the election. It needs to be such an overwhelming win that they can't possibly deny that it was legit. And I mean, like the states that we flip, we need to make sure that we are voting in large enough numbers that they are outside the need for automatic recounts. So there's no question on which side this is. And I think with Kamala Harris at the top of the ticket, that is exactly what is going to happen.